Namaste dear friends, and welcome once again from my table to your table. The lockdown is easing up a bit and we are slowly creeping out of our dens, back into our everyday routines and lives. But we are still not there. And these 2 or 3 months of lockdown, depending upon which country you are in, have created different kind of challenges. In my practice, I have realized that a lot of kids as well as adults have begun with what is known as a lockdown headache. These are real headaches that people are suffering from. And I call them lockdown headache because these are people who didn't have this headache before the lockdown began. And now suddenly they are experiencing these headaches. Now let us understand what exactly happened and why did these people start getting the headaches. Not only that, those people who had headaches, those headaches have worsened. So if there's a migraine case, the migraines have really become very bad. So there are 5 reasons which I have thought about and enumerated. The first and foremost is the eyes. You see, human eyes were geared for not just close vision, even for further vision or far distance vision. The hunter needed to spot his prey far away and then run after it to catch it. The farmer or the gatherer also needed to see the fruit up in the tree, and the farmer needed to see the farm as he worked. From the hunter-gatherer farmers, we became the modern humans. More and more, our eyes focused on near things. Even few decades back, before the smartphone outsmart us, we were used to reading books physically, listening to music while or somebody sang, attending physical discourses or lectures. But now, our schools, our colleges, our work, our reading, our entertainment, everything is on the smart screen, be it your phone, be it your iPad, be it your laptop, whatever screen, but it's all on the screen. So the muscles of near distance are the only ones that we are using. We are not using those muscles of the eyes which adjust the lens to the far distance. So new kind of condition has evolved which is called as studio myopia. It is not really a myopia, it is a myopia created by the disuse of far distant muscles of our eyes. Like everything in the body, you know, the appendix we didn't use and it became atrophied, became useless. Similarly, anything that you don't use becomes useless, including your brain. Our parents and grandparents could calculate mentally. We need our calculators and now our smartphones and now Siri sometimes to do our calculations. So anything that we don't use becomes useless. So the muscles which focus the lens for far distance has started becoming atrophied, or I wouldn't say really atrophied, but kind of useless, because of which people have started developing studio myopia, which means nearsightedness. They can't see far-sighted things, they can only see. One of the first signs of nearsightedness, even normal myopia, is headache. That's why when somebody gets, especially a child gets recurrent headaches, parents are told to take the child for an eye checkup. I will come to the ways in which we can tackle each thing, but now let's go to the second cause. Now you see, we do not have ergonomic desks. We don't know ergonomic positions. I've done a whole Facebook live on just how we can have ergonomic positions even if we don't have ergonomic furniture, so as not to put strain on our shoulders and neck. Do go and watch that video because it will give you insights onto how you can adjust your position when you work from home or do your homeschooling, such that you don't put strain on your neck muscles and your shoulder muscle. But most of the time when we sit typing at our desk onto our laptops or on the iPads, or children do their homeschooling watching like this, it puts undue strain on the shoulder and the neck muscle. Now the shoulder and the neck muscle as if form a grid around our skull. When they go into a spasm or tighten up, this grid tightens up on our skull and we start getting headaches. Again, I'll come back to how to relieve this as we go on. So be with me. The third point is, yes, you guessed it right, water. In school, as well as in offices, we step out of our office or classroom for a water break. You know, that gives us break from the mundane things. We go and chit chat with our colleagues or go to the pantry and maybe grab something and have water. Or sometimes people keep water bottles or water flasks on their desk and have the water. But at home, somehow that gets forgotten. Mind you, if you're thirsty, it means you're already dehydrated. And the next level of dehydration gives you headache. So don't forget your water. The fourth reason for this lockdown headache is chaos. I've done again a whole Facebook Live on how you can demarcate spaces in your mind and brain such that you do not get into each other's spaces. But somehow, in spite of that, so do go and watch that FB Live on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page under the name of Nature Nurtures. But those who have not watched it or have watched it but have not yet practiced it, do demarcate your space. Because if you go and sit in a family space where everybody is walking around you, chit-chatting, children are making noise, your teenager is playing the music, there's some other things going on in the background, this background chaos starts again interfering with your focus. Where your brain is trying to focus on the task on hand, be it homeschooling, be it your office work, or whatever it is, your brain starts getting into this chaotic mode, and that again gives you a headache. Last but not the least is tying up your hair. You see, I've tied up my hair today just to demonstrate what happens. If the hair has a lot of volume, we tend to bun it up quite tightly. And at home, we are so unmindful that we just tie it up anyhow. When the volume of the hair is a lot, it kind of pulls the hair and puts strain on the muscles on the scalp. A lot of people, including me, land up with the headache when the hair is tied. In fact, I even get a headache when I put a little butterfly clip. So though I have long hair, it is always left loose. But at home, maybe because we are unmindful of our appearance, or we don't know, we feel hot, we are not sitting in air condition, or maybe it's too humid, or whatever be the reason. Many a times, many people tie up their hair and land up with headaches. Now, if this is the problem, let's look at solutions. So the first and foremost solution for the eyes. As I said, our eyes have lost the ability to focus on far distant objects because we are continuously focusing on near distant things on the screen. So our eyes have developed the studio myopia. First thing that you can do for studio myopia is pull off your glasses. Look out of the window to the furthest object that you can see. Focus on that object. When you focus on that object for a long, long time, your far distant muscles will be put to use. Then focus at the near distance. You can even do it with your fingers. So focus further and then focus to this near finger. Again there, back here. When you keep on focusing at two different objects further and close, your eye muscles will be exercised. Also, scrunch your eyes closed and open them wide. Again, scrunch them close and open them wide. What else you could do is palming. Put coconut oil or virgin coconut oil or virgin olive oil onto your palms and rub your eyes. Can you see? Gently, without giving much pressure, rub your eyes. That helps circulate the blood around your eye sockets. Not only that, a lot of my patients I have advised to take specially blended oils or just simple coconut oil and start from here. At night, put pressure around your eye socket till you come above your eyelid to the center of your eyelid, and back again to the beginning of your eyebrow, above your eyebrow, put pressure, and then go around your eyes till you come to the center of your eye. Gently put pressure on your eyeballs above your eyelids. That will relax the muscles around your eyes. In the same fashion, what you can do is you can also use something which all of us get in planes. We can even start using a mask in the reverse way, the face mask in the reverse way around the eyes. Our eyes do need a light break. In the modern world, our eyes are continuously having a lot of, how do I say, light, reflected light from different objects. The blue light from our iPhones and other gadgets. We need to give our eyes light break. So do cover your eyes with an eye mask, or just your face mask can go the reverse way. Do this at night or even in between the day. Just cover your eyes with the palms and give them an eye break. Do go into the washroom and splash water onto your eyes. And those of you who have allergic conjunctivitis, which means that the dust particles irritate your eyes, they have an even worse problem, because the dust particles between the eyes and the screen get charged. This creates a kind of an allergy inside the eye. So when you go and splash water, you remove these dust particles. You can also cup your hand, put your eyelids in it and blink. That cleans the eye from inside and takes away the dust particle. When the eyes get relaxed and the muscles around the eyes get relaxed, a large amount of the headache relaxes. For the neck muscles, two wonderful yoga teachers have done a Facebook live, or rather a live for me, which is again on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook page under the name of Nature Nurtures. Go and check it. But here I will give you some simple exercises to relax your neck and shoulder muscles. So you can roll your shoulders in a clockwise and an anti-clockwise way, ever so often as you're working. Look to your right. Feel the tension in this muscle here. Then gently turn your face and look to the left. Take your head up. Feel the tension behind and on this muscle here. And then lower your neck down till your chin touches your chest. Even when you go for a walk, don't just look at the sunsets and sunrise and talk to your friend here and there. Look up at the sky. You exercise these muscles, which not only help in exercising your neck muscle, but also work on your thyroid gland. So when you go for a walk, do look up at the sky. Now that is for the neck and the shoulder muscles. For the chaos, do quarantine a space in your house which you demarcate as your workstation. Keep as much sounds away from that area so that you can focus on your work without the background sound. Again, do go and watch my video on demarcating spaces where I've elaborated this point in a lot more detail. And last, but not the least, do let your hair loose. In figurative and literal way, loosen up. Emotionally loosen up, intellectually loosen up, and physically loosen up. As I said, if I tie my hair, I get a headache. So just let it loose. Let it go. Things that have happened, good or bad, let them go. All that is happening, let it go. Things will change. The tide will change. Better things will come tomorrow. So let us focus on the positive and not the negative. So on that point, if you want to bust the headache, remember one thing. Keep a jug of water. I have mine which has copper inside. Drink water frequently. Try not to dye your hair. Demarcate your space. Try to exercise your shoulders and your neck. And look out of the window at the beautiful sky. Focus on the distant and then the near. When we take an extended view, whether it is of our life or in the literal way, our eyes improve and the headache goes away. So on these 5 points, do focus and do get rid of your lockdown headache. Have a great weekend and a great week ahead. Thank you. Stay safe.